Good morning, everyone. We're so excited to have Loli Ramirez Benet with us today. She's the CEO of Women of AT&T National and our very own scholarship chairwoman at Power on Heels Fund, Inc. Thank you so much for joining us today. With the Latina Power Purse program right around the corner, there are so many questions about the Power on Heels scholarship. Would you mind telling us a little bit more about it?
Oh, absolutely. Buenos dias, everyone. So, as Evelyn said, I am Lolly Ramirez Bennett, and I'm very excited to share that we are introducing our second year as our scholarship program. Um, as a 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Power on Heels Fund is really focused on the advancement of Latinas in both scholastic and professional settings. So, we created two scholarships that help accelerate professional and personal growth and cultivate our future leaders. So there's two different tiers. The first one is going to be the Power Student Scholarship, and that is for students planning to enroll in full-time at an accredited college either this fall of 2020 or in spring of 2021. The Power Professional Scholarship is for non-traditional courses for personal or professional advancement. And this can include, but isn't limited to, say, for example, a leadership development course, maybe a particular certificate, say like a real estate certificate or a coaching certificate, or pursuing your master's. So this is a very non-traditional scholarship, but definitely helps us ensure that we're helping prepare not just those coming along, but those that are already on their journey.
That's wonderful. I love it that it's very inclusive. So, what are the requirements for us to qualify for the Power and Heal Scholarship?
So there's one key criteria that has to happen for both of these things, and that is you must attend and complete the Power on Heels Power Purse program, which we have coming up on July 11th. We did have one that was earlier this year, so if you completed that, you would be qualified, as well as if you went through the series in 2019, you would be able to qualify. So we have quite a bit of folks that are able to apply. Again, you start off with attending the program, making sure you complete it and get your certificate, and then you know that you're able to be eligible for the application process.
Oh, so only the people that actually complete this program will be able to apply. Is there a specific way that they're going to apply?
Yes, so what we will be doing is once we go through, actually the scholarship application period opens up on July the 1st. And so what we will do at that time is anyone that's already completed the program will receive an email saying you are welcome to apply for the scholarship for 2020. And those that complete the program on July 11th will receive the same link. And then from that point on, you can take a look at the requirements. Not very difficult at all. This is really not about being at the top of your class or about financial need. It is really about helping make sure that as Latinas, we're helping other Latinas move forward in their personal and professional growth.
What are some of the other requirements? Is there a specific time? I'm sorry, like age limit?
Not really, not on the low end, right? On the low end, you have to be going into college. So that's the key criteria. On the high end, there is none because it doesn't matter. I mean, we can continue to grow throughout life. So if I was today in my mid 50s deciding to go back and get, a master's or deciding to get a particular certification, I would be able to qualify. Of course, I can't because I run the program, but you get the of it. It's really about helping again. So we do ask that for students, you have a minimum of a 2.75 GPA. And again, that you're going into an accredited college, either 2 or 4 years. And what we're looking at from a scholarship amount, it's $1,000 per scholarship. We're giving out 10 scholarships. And a very nice boost, if you will, to get you started or to get you there.
Absolutely. That sounds like wonderful. I wish I had this scholarship when I was in college myself. Now let's talk about deadlines. Is there a specific deadline that we will have, and when are we going to start giving out the scholarships?
So the deadline for the application period is September 14th. It's a Monday. And we ask that you have your completed application and any of the documentation that is needed by that date. So you have plenty of time to be able to gather your information needed. We do ask for enrollment verification from the college. A financial aid letter may help, but again, it's not required. And then we do ask for one letter of recommendation plus a essay. And one thing I'm going to throw out, especially for our students, but if you think about this, this is an opportunity to win a scholarship that is worth $1,000. Take a few minutes and invest some time in the essay that you have. I mean, we have to write essays all the time for work or for school or whatever, but we don't have the chance to win some money on it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't take time. I mean, sit down, write it, come back to it, ask somebody to review it and give their thoughts or ideas as to how to go about that.
Are you going to reveal to us what is the topic about the essay required?
It's about what do you think are some of our bigger problems in the world today. And obviously this has been a good year for us to talk about those things, right? You can put your perspective, you talk a little bit about what you want to achieve in your life and why. And it's sitting down and reflecting on where you want to go and how you want to move forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of time for reflection right now with everything going on. So, would you like to add something else that we probably missed for somebody?
Yeah, I was wanting to make sure. The other question that I sometimes get asked is, can a DACA student apply? And yes, you can. We don't ask for you to be, to share your immigration status or for you to be a citizen. The only thing that we do want to focus on is really that we are giving our scholarships to those of Latina heritage, which means that you would have to be at least a quarter of Hispanic or Latinx. It's not, it's something that we just want to try to help again in this particular field because it's our time to give back. It's our time to assist each other and become stronger as a community.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because this is definitely going to open up the doors for many wonderful, professional Latinas that could really benefit from this great scholarship. So if you're listening to this and you know somebody that could benefit from this, please share this information. Like Lolly said, we do have a little bit of time until we make the final decisions. So please share this info with somebody that could benefit. Tell your friends, repost this video, and you can always reach out to us if you have any additional questions at our social media. We are available on right here on Facebook, right here on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well.
Absolutely. And remember, it starts off with participating and completing that Power Push program.